My oldest, Georgia, got caught smoking weed. Leanne caught her. It's like, caught Georgia smoking weed, and immediately I'm like, where did she get it? She's like, are you being serious? I was like, it's my weed. This isn't over. I'm gonna light her ass up. Tonight, this ends when she's crying. And I hung up. Not my best parenting moment.
Did that make your wife feel like reassured?
No, my wife was like, you have weed in the house? What did you expect? So Snoop's sitting across from me. He hears me hang up, and he's like, problems on the home front? And I go, yeah, real bad. And he goes, can I ask? I go, my daughter got caught smoking weed. And Snoop's like, that's it? She's 15, Snoop. And he goes, okay. And he goes, and you gonna light her ass up? I was like, yeah. Okay, and he goes, don't be such a bitch. He goes, it ain't pills, it ain't powder, it's weed, man. He goes, yeah, man, I ain't gonna let that happen to my niece, not today. You ain't gonna light her up at all. You coming to my trailer, I'm gonna get you high. I call my wife up, I go, yo, what do you want for Christmas? My wife's like, pajamas. That's what I heard, pajamas. She meant pajamas. I heard pajamas. So I bought her 7 pairs of pajamas and then sat back in the cut going, done, son. Bitch wants pajamas, bitch got pajamas. All Christmas, I'm like, yo, open my gift. My dad's sitting next to me like, you must have killed it this year, buddy. End of Christmas, she gets to my present. Whole family gathers around. She opens the first pair, pulls them out and just goes, oh, pajamas. And immediately I think, fuck. She opens the second pair, pulls them out and goes, oh, more pajamas. My dad looks at the 5 unwrapped gifts, quickly does the math and goes, oh, you're a fucking idiot. By pajamas number 5, he's going flipper on me, just Pajamas number 6, the whole family's around her going, come on, pajamas. Come on, pajamas. Pajamas number 7, they are pissing themselves, thinking, how could this get funnier? What they do not know is I've also bought my mom and sister's pajamas. You should have seen this man when my mom pulled her gift out from me and he was like, oh, it's motherfucking pajamas. Rescue cat. If you're thinking about rescuing a cat, don't. Yeah, rescuing a cat's like rescuing a hobo. They've seen some shit in the streets. It's not getting out of their DNA anytime soon. This cat's favorite thing to do is catch rats outside, bring them into our house, and let them go. First day we got this cat, I put it in a cat door so it could run away. It didn't. Apparently, it stuck its head out the cat door in the middle of the afternoon and was like, hey, there's a new motherfucker in town. And if you want to fight me, meet me in my living room at 2 a.m. 2 neighborhood cats enter our house and fight our cat in our living room in the middle of the fucking night. My bitch-ass dogs are like, lock the doors. Put it there, put it there, put it there, put it there. I'm a shit dad. I don't hit him, you know, and stuff, but I'm a shit dad. Do you remember when you were a kid and you'd hear your parents talking about really bad parents? Like, oh my gosh, Amy Stevens' mom was drunk dropping her off at school the other day, and you're like, whoa, how does that happen? And then you become a parent, you're like, oh, I know how that happens. This is how bad of a parent I am. I went to a parent-teacher conference, stayed out until 4 in the morning. Conference starts at 7:30 in the morning. I wake up, I'm like, oh, fuck. I make a cup of coffee, I grab 2 Diet Cokes, go to the parent-teacher conference, kill the coffee before the conference even starts. Sit down for the conference, crack my Diet Coke, take a sip, and realize I have a Coors Light. That is a game time decision, gentlemen. The second I felt the beer touch my tongue, ho, 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 ho. That's like a finger in your ass in an orgy. What kind of man are you? Do you pull away from it or do you push back into it?
So I went out, I bought 9 guns, put them in secret compartments all over my house. Understand something, you cannot put guns in secret compartments in your house without playing out fake scenarios in your head that help justify you putting the guns in these places. This is where you go crazy. I was in the house for 3 hours by myself, acting out shit that never happened. Oh, shit. This how you gonna do me? Huh? You gonna rob me at the front door? Okay, I'm gonna give you what you want. Just let me check the mailbox one last time. Gun compartment. You gonna rob me in the laundry room? While I'm taking my clothes out the washing machine and putting them in the dryer? Okay, I'm gonna give you what you want. Just let me add some fabric softener sheets.
He walks into my room super serious, and he walks in and he goes, hey. And I said, what's up? He goes, come here. I said, what's going on? He goes, no. Step outside. So we're walking outside. I'm tightening up my shoelaces. I'm like, oh, it's fucking on. Okay, here we go. Touch the boob. And I said, yeah? What do you think? He goes, well, I'm definitely gonna try to do that again. So, but now he did try to fight me.
I had to take my son's phone from him, which is the worst thing that you can do to a child. As soon as I took his phone, he immediately turned into a crackhead, instantly. Instantly. I said, give me the phone. Give me the phone. You're not getting the phone back till you get your shit together. I snatched the phone. He broke down. He said, come on, daddy, don't do me like that. He said, take my leg instead. Take my leg. What? Well, give me the goddamn phone. When I take the phone, I say to myself, you know what? I need to go through my son's phone. I go through the phone, people, I realize I don't have the code. I don't got the thumbprint, the face ID, nothing. So I gotta go back to this little nigga and ask him to put the goddamn code in the phone. Put the code in the phone so I can see what you've been talking about. Straight face, my son said, nah, man, I ain't gonna do it. I said, what? Boy, put the code in the phone before I punch you in the fucking throat. He took off running. I said, ain't nobody chasing you. Give me the code to the phone before I kick you in the back. Swear to God, from downstairs, all I heard was, fuck you!
My wife and I, we went to Hawaii for vacation. And my parents came to stay with them. When we come back, we get a DirecTV bill a month later, and there's $200 worth of porn charges. And we're looking at the bill, right? My wife and I'm mad. I tell my wife, I'm like, I gotta go down and talk to him. This is so dumb. So I go down into his room, and I'm like, hey, man. And he goes, yo. I go, you know anything about this? And here's how I could tell he was gonna lie to me. Because as soon as I held up the bill, he bent over, and he squinted like he couldn't read all of a sudden. He was like, just started shaking his head like he had never seen that language before. And then he said something so ridiculous. He goes, yo, I'm not familiar. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, you're not familiar? You don't recognize English or you don't know what that is? And he goes, I'm not sure what that list of stuff is. I'm like, it's porn. He goes, oh. I go, you don't know anything about that porn? He goes, no. I go, you didn't order that porn? He goes, no. I go, oh, because I'm looking at the dates. It's when your mom and I were out of town. And the only people at the house were you and Grandma and Grandpa. So it was either you or Grandma and Grandpa. And he looks right at me and he goes, well, they do like each other a lot.
I go to her softball practice one day. The coach is practicing without a ball. No ball, all in position. All right, ladies. Runners on first and second. Ground ball to Lily. Lily Fromkin at third base fields it perfectly. Stands on third, throws it to second. She catches it, throws it to first. Triple play, girls, bring it in, triple play. By the way, I'm on the sides going, this is the first triple play I've ever seen. Then the other part of me is like, where's the fucking ball? My daughter's in center field. Coach is like, all right, base is loaded. Fly ball to Isla. And I watch my daughter immediately start backing up, then look over her head and start running. Then I watch her throw her glove in the air like, fuck it, and walk away from the play. I called my wife immediately. I go, stop. She goes, yo, don't make fun of her for this. We're on the 405. She's staring out the window like Spicoli. We're not talking at all. Finally, I'm like, fuck it. Yo, Isla, what happened with that fly ball? She doesn't even look at me, just keeps staring out the window, smirks, and goes, yep, coach really got a hold of that one.